live.
We're live.
We're live.
Oh, baby. Live from
Abbot.
Lincoln City, Sunday night.
Abbot.
Abbot.
Hello.
I
would just like to take a second to thank each and every one of you for tuning in to Abbot. It's the only place you can get the proper Abbot experience on YouTube.
Communal experience. All of you all.
5 points if you guess where we've just been. We won't see the Fabelmans. We won't see the Fabelmans. We want you to watch the Fabelmans.
Welcome to the Abbot Pubcast. Ben, Aaron, Chris Keane.
The Burgundy boys.
Episode 6.
I do love that.
Yeah,
Fine.
episode 6.
Episode 6. The Fabelmans.
Oh.
We haven't really spoken. We might have just had a little like.
We had a little down on the way back.
We just got back. It's fucking 11. I'm so ill, and they put me through the face. I mean, right. So let's just start.
Spoilers.
Yes, spoiler review. Out of 10, how we always start.
Do we want to look at our old one, you said, and then see what we guessed?
I think we all guessed.
We all said 7, didn't we?
We all said 7 for
Yeah.
Okay.
The last one. We all said 7 as well. Predicted score.
Who goes first this week? Who went first last week?
I went first last week.
No,
You went
I
first.
went first.
No, we did youngest first, and then we did oldest first.
Oh, okay.
And then so.
Now we do.
So if you were in Burgundy,
Go
you
last.
first.
Oh no.
So I go last.
Who's the most burgundy?
You all go at the same time. Well, he's the
I
darkest.
say you've got the darkest burgundy.
No,
you look dark.
you're dark.
Oh,
You're barely even burgundy. You're like
Yeah.
going brown. You're like venturing there.
Yeah.
Oh, you can.
He's also you're like a vibrant burgundy.
Yeah.
You're quite a flat.
I got
He has a
stain
logo.
right there.
He has a white on his shirt.
I do have the logo.
Why is burgundy so much better than red?
It's darker.
Yeah, if you get like a bright
It's
red.
more neutral, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're doing red, like I like that red.
So
Well, it's the colour of passion
we'll
of
go
romance.
darkest burgundy.
It is
Okay.
tricky.
So we'll go Kian first, then Chris, then me.
I love you so much.
Yeah.
Just like a dull passion. Anyway.
Right.
You want me to go
You go
first?
first, man. You go first.
I don't think this is going to set the mood very well.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
I'm going to say 6.5, 7.
Wow, that was.
Yeah, but that's hard because I feel like everyone else is going to go quite.
Woo!
It's a bit of a plain level.
I'm going 4.5.
That's low. That's low.
That's tough.
Is it me? I was gonna say 6.
Oh wow.
I want to. You said something before we saw it. You'd seen it before.
I had seen it before.
Well, you have seen it
I
before.
would have known if you.
I thought you were joking when you said that. You're such a god.
So what's your score?
I have a girlfriend. I have to watch things.
Is she Steven
What's wrong with
Spielberg?
her, you fuck?
Yeah.
Is she?
No.
What's Steven Spielberg made?
He's making. Isn't he making the new Barbie film? No? So what did you ask me? Sorry, no. I said something to you before. What?
So you told me what you thought you rated it before.
Yeah.
Would you rate it now?
It's changed.
Okay.
It's
For the better or the worse?
for the worst.
Oh,
Second viewing is not as good. First viewing, I gave it a 7.5,
oh,
Way too high.
and I'm going for I think a 6.5.
Okay. So yeah.
You guys rate films too highly, man.
No.
It was better than Plane.
They were
Yeah,
shit.
you know what I rate
They were-
Plane.
They were shit.
It's not shit.
I also read. What did I read? Play? I think I read Play at 6 as well. Oh man, it was better than Play.
Oh, you can't say plain.
That's not better than Play.
It's not better than Play.
I
Maybe I
read
should
Play
give it a
as
7.
well.
instead.
Fabelmans at least well-made cinema.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Plane was brilliantly well-made cinema. Thank you.
Maybe 6 or 7 for me, but like we'll stick with 6 because
Yeah.
I said 6.
I think the acting was phenomenal.
Huh?
I think there was acting in it. Yeah.
The acting of all characters except for the children and the mum.
It was
And
very.
Seth Rogen.
So just Paul Dano then.
No.
Paul Dano's acting was
Seth Rogen was
phenomenal.
I like Seth Rogen.
They
I
didn't do
thought he was
anything
fine.
wrong. It was just acting. Yeah.
I think they were told to like. I swear,
It wasn't
Steven
funny.
Spielberg was just like act cringy and then
It-
go
Yeah.
wild.
It felt very theatre.
Yeah, which
It was very like, you're gonna act. You know when you see those things where it's like best acting performances and it's
Yeah.
yourself.
It's gonna win awards. It's gonna win awards.
Really? I think it will.
I don't know. It's getting reviewed quite well.
best.
It's the best Spielberg film ever. We've been waiting for 45 years for this.
Well, all the reviews
I
are
haven't.
like,
I've not read it.
this is the film we've been waiting for him to make.
Yeah.
I ain't been waiting.
Who's waiting for Sammy? Who's waiting for Sammy? Tell me.
So is Steve? So is that not his real name then?
Yeah.
Steven Spielberg.
No, I'm pretty sure it's a fake name. Like Mark Zuckerberg, you know.
Yeah, it's one of those fake
One of those things.
So is Fabelman like? Is that what he's actually
Spielberg, Fabelman.
That's Paul Daniels.
Oh yeah, cool.
What?
Paul Daniels' real name is Fabelman. That's what this film based off of. Actually, it's true about Paul Dano.
Hey, Paul Dano was great. I love Paul Dano.
Yeah.
He was a cook, but I liked him.
He was so good. I felt so bad for him.
He was really fun.
The only character I like
Well,
is Paul Dano.
Yeah, but I also, it was like, you know, he's like, obviously, the family all love each other, but it's a difficult family. They all, one likes engineering, one likes art, you know?
Oh, the classic.
Well, I don't know.
classic
I
family
like that
dynamic.
it didn't. So there is obviously the trope of like, oh, I don't want you to do this artsy thing, but it plays into it, but not. It doesn't make him like a bad person.
No.
He's like, I don't understand this, but I'm still supporting you,
Yeah.
sort of thing.
It's like if he came out as gay in the film, it's like a gay support dad, you know?
Yeah. It's like,
Maybe
it's like,
Steven
well,
Spielberg. Maybe this is Steven Spielberg coming out to everyone.
Maybe.
Oh.
I mean, when he was filming like that job, I was like, oh,
I
I thought we were gonna kiss
for a
him.
moment, I was
Yeah.
sort of like, is this a little
Yeah,
gay?
he was like pacing back and forth. He was like, something about to happen. Speaking of which, favorite quote of the film. Favorite quote of the film. New segment. Your favorite quote of Fabelmans.
The Fabelmans.
So I'm gonna start off with
If it's from that scene, I'm
just that scene where he's like,
Cover my mouth, Jesus.
I'll never tell anybody unless I make a
It
film
was-
about it.
Oh,
It was so
That's insane.
Really?
I let it go through, but I was like, this moment this is it.
It's not been really cringe, and then it was really cringe.
It's like there was no need, bro. Like,
It's like
I was Spielberg after that was like, we got him, boys. That's the shot.
he's just
Oh,
being a
he's-
troll for no reason.
He's just an old man, isn't he? He's
Yeah.
just funny old man.
That whole scene in the hallway is just the worst part of the film, I think.
It was.
I think once he gets to high school,
it's like
it's
one-liners.
sort of like it's hard to say because it's an old man writing high school, but it's also not an old man who went through. Like that's real to an extent. I exaggerate.
I do have
obviously.
like how going to say how accurate is this? Do we know? I don't know.
Maybe I don't know anything else.
Spielberg said it's
We know.
sort of accurate.
It's like a film about my life, like it's like half of it's right.
It's like-
I think.
See,
I'm not even Jewish, but it's like I feel like no, just
Like, let's be real, Spielberg did not have a girlfriend in school. He was a geek, bro.
oh,
Like he gets bullied for like a bit, and then like
He gets bullied,
very
and then
fast.
gets like a kind of hot girlfriend, and then like it just happens.
then he
It
shows
happens.
to us.
so
Yeah.
he gets
He doesn't
bullied.
do that. I don't know why he told his mum he did that.
Yeah, he says I love you. He didn't propose to her.
No, he has to like.
Is that back in day? You know what happened back in day?
Fucking Fucking mad there.
Like, she was like, do you want to
married.
move with me to New York or whatever? Yeah.
Married. Oh, maybe she's like Jesus.
She's Christian.
Yeah.
She's Jesus.
No, but see the thing, like the whole sort of like because it's like a biopic, but it's actually written by the guy.
It's kind of.
You mean like an biopic?
Yeah.
But that doesn't happen as often, you know.
Yeah.
That's like
So that's the thing. It's just like
What do you mean?
when I'm watching it,
Well,
it's sort of
Avatar?
like just like when I'm watching it, I'm sort of feeling like sort of thinking about how he's writing it. So it's like I'm sort of seeing the things happen, and I can imagine him sort of writing this scene, and it's like, damn, this must be like a sort of pretty big thing for him to like write down. And
Get
like
hit by
it's
the mum.
yeah, and it's supposed to sort of like it comes off as quite awkward and sort of like
Yeah.
weird, but then it's like he's writing what actually happened. So
Yeah,
it's
like
from
he
his
like-
point of view, it's like this is kind of cool that he's writing this.
Yeah, but at the same time, he's like writing about that scene about like the girl coming in Jesus, and I could see him on his desk like flying across the pen.
I feel like at some point it's like he read back through. He's like, we need to just add some funny moments in, so people think I'm cool. I'm
Yeah.
a cool child.
Yeah.
I bet at the start it was like a really flat, just really boring film.
And then at the end, it was a really flat, really boring film.
Yeah.
But they made like a joke.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then like, at the end, like he tilts the camera so the horizon's there, and that's really funny.
That's probably like the funniest part of the film.
I didn't think it was supposed to be funny. I thought it was just supposed to be.
That's a nod. Spielberg was behind the camera, even though he probably wasn't.
And he does this goofy fucking walk away.
Adoy.
It is cringy, but it's like
day.
I don't know how to explain it. It's just like it's nice.
It wasn't like a really horrible. Oh, that's something
No, I
really
thought
like
it was horrible.
I
I
really
thought it was
like
horrible.
Do you think it was horrible?
Yeah.
A horrible cringe.
Horrible cringe.
Some of this, it was a beautifully. Stephen, if you're listening, know how feeling. It's such a well-made film. Like the cinematography.
Yeah. It's a well-made film, but I also feel like I was in a chair and Steven Spielberg had hand my eyes and just forced my eyes open.
It's like-
and I couldn't look away.
Favorite scene from.
It's like
whispering in my ear, like.
when your granddad's like telling you war stories, except it's it's like Steven Spielberg telling you about how his mum's like cheating on his dad.
Yeah.
Instead.
Yeah, I feel like he should have just kept this in like his therapy session.
Yeah.
No, I mean.
No, but the people were buying into this, so you had to release it.
I mean, like his therapist was literally like, "No, it'd be great if you wrote this down into a script." And then he wrote into a script.
But it is.
Eureka!
My therapist used to tell me that.
Chip off the old
Black
black.
to script.
Are you Steven Spielberg?
Yeah.
Is there a video where you said, "Well, thank you all so much for coming out to see my movie in
That
the
was so
theater."
This is the difference.
Like, it's just fun that a weirdo film does that.
Huh?
He was just like, thanks for coming out to watch my movie.
That's how personal it is though to him.
John. Paul
That
Dano.
was Paul Day. Paul Devlin.
Paul Dano as well.
Let's go.
And that's what's nice. It's nice that it's so personal, even though it's a bit cringy. But maybe he's a bit cringy.
I actually
in real life.
liked it. It's one of those things where it's like I went into it thinking I wasn't going to like it, and then it was completely not what I was expecting. Like the film kept going, and I was like, "This is a really fucking weird film." There was cheating going on. There was like his mum was like the fucking Joker at some point. Paul Dano was like basically like the nice Riddler.
Yeah, but like, there's the other postcards, he was like,
Yeah.
That was my favourite shot though, when he was like looking at the postcard, it was like his silhouette was like.
It felt so weird. So it was like a proper David Lynch sort of
yeah,
shot.
and there was a lot
And then David
of,
just turns
And then
up.
he turns up. Yeah.
and there was a lot of like, characters like central and the camera will just move, I like that.
Yeah.
There was like, you see the whole scene around them.
There's one thing we can say is that Steven Spielberg is a good director.
Yeah.
Well, we're here first. 45 years in the business.
This is what you'll be waiting to hear.
He's one of the good ones.
Yeah, he can make films. Yeah.
You can.
It's my favourite quote was
I forgot what-
keep the change.
What's the-
Yeah, exactly that.
What?
So every time he spoke, I could only imagine the fucking blue alien
Oh.
from what was his aliens? I don't know why that's the second
change.
character.
I love you, Mom. See you later.
Yeah, so did Seth Rogen know that he knew? Because he was like, think whatever you want about me, kid.
I think so.
Here's
It's
the camera.
I think.
I don't know. I think like he left a lot of like just you to assume what happened. I guess
Yeah.
instead of actually telling you, which I don't know. Maybe it's his goal, but I felt like there's just a lot of
Well, I
like
guess he
you can
was,
fill in the blanks, and I don't have to write about it.
to be fair, he was writing it about himself, and I guess he wouldn't have known either.
Maybe he never told him, and maybe that's exactly how it happened. And Seth Rogen did his little hug and he drive off.
Yeah.
Maybe that's not how he likes it at all.
Cookie Monster. Yeah, I thought there were some really just strange moments as well that were like that just didn't happen, did it?
Yeah,
Like his
What,
mum
didn't-
dancing like naked.
yeah.
It
And,
might
like-
have happened.
Yeah, but
I
he-
wish they would have. I wish because I would have assumed like the things he was filming. He
Oh, actually filmed. By
I
the end, there'd be like
was
a
hoping you'd see something like
yeah.
that.
I was hoping.
That would
so.
have been cool.
But no.
Maybe.
And like he got it, his mum, like they just de-aged her, and his mum was his mum in the film.
Well, does anyone know if his parents are alive? I think his dad's dead. Maybe.
They've got to be.
But he's like
I think
70.
that's why he made the film.
Oh, okay.
His dad died.
Does it actually have 3 sisters? Do you know?
We
You know about his
Oh,
I
it's
don't
great.
parents?
I don't know about his parents. I know about his sisters.
Do you know about his sisters?
No.
God's sake.
I was like, they got Fabelmans.
Do you want to? Oh, if you want, you don't have to, but you are the only one with the phone. If you want to fact check if he has 3
Yeah.
sisters.
So your favourite quote of the film?
Well, I was going to say that the one, but
This is so weird.
I did like the God like entering her and no.
That was my favourite quote.
You know, look,
That's what I was going to put with my favourite quote.
just
Which
like
one?
that scene where it's like, yeah,
It's like Jesus coming to us.
Jesus enter us, let Jesus enter you. And I know it's
I love when Harry
It's
came
just-
before.
Yeah, literally Harry Kane.
Oh yeah, that was yeah.
that was
I
just funny because it was originally show, but like
I also loved the bit where like that girl broke up with a jock and like cheated on her and she was like ignoring him the whole time. And then like the last shot he like won the race and she was like
She's like, fuck me.
Yeah, but ask the kids though, innit?
I mean, it was meant to be like.
It's like, oh, whoa. Which like, oh my god, you're fast.
It was meant. I think it's meant to be like, wow, you can make this horrible person, and the way you filmed it portray him to be someone completely different. I just want that scene to end
like
so
a
badly.
really weird like
It was like him trying to explain what film it is,
yeah.
and I was like, just make this scene end.
I also hate the very, very start where he like Paul Dano fucking sat down in front of him and was like, a film is 24 pictures per second and your brain can't comprehend it. I thought that was
so
It's like a dream.
like his
Dreams are scary.
like the whole Fabelmans thing. That's just the name. Like he isn't actually.
He's not actually.
No, his name's fucking Steven Spielberg. His dad's called Arnold Spielberg.
what?
Which made up fucking Fabelmans. I don't know why.
Probably like his neighbours.
Yeah, probably like an alter ego. This is all people know about him. So it's been that made up with
They're like great autobiographical film. He's like, no, it's about a Sammy Spielberg. Oh my.
At the end, it's just a Steven Spielberg.
I guess I'm like, fair enough. Maybe it's like
Oh,
easy to write it if it's not writing like his name in it all the time. Maybe it makes it. I don't know.
Maybe he wrote it like with his name and at the end he like changed it.
Maybe I don't. Yeah.
His mum died in 2017 and his dad died in 2020.
So
Yeah.
fair enough.
I liked.
They didn't get to see him.
I only liked Paul Dano.
And he does have 3
It's
images.
probably my favourite part of Paul Dano, I think.
Probably
Yeah.
not good. Although he's always just like kind of gangly looking. You know, he's always.
Yeah, I guess like kind of like leans
He's
over
like,
like.
he's like, I really like him, but yeah, he's like, he moves weirdly. I mean,
Well,
he's
because he normally plays quite weird guys.
Yeah.
So for him to just sort of play a Jewish dude.
Just a dad.
His dad.
And the guy who plays like Sam
Simon.
Steven Spielberg.
he was good to be fair.
Yeah,
He
massive
did a
eyes.
good job.
bro.
He was
He's got a
good.
Bush baby.
But he looks like. At some scenes he looks like 30, and some scenes he looks like 20 or like 15. It's really weird.
Some scenes he looks rebuilt.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, he
There
did
was some scenes
that.
where he's like stood there and I'm like,
His arms look massive, didn't they? At
Like,
one point, I'm like, what?
like in the fucking like hallway.
Yeah, he's like,
And then like later on, the fucking worst bully in movie history, fucking bully.
Fabelmans!
And he's like,
And he does like a fucking leaping punch, and the other guy just fucking knocks him.
like honestly, the worst bullying I think in
Yeah.
the movie is terrible.
Now then he's like, real life ain't like the movies, kid.
But you got
Yeah, they were like best mates after that. It's like, what?
I just like I look at that kid and I think he could easily take him. I think.
I think so as well.
I feel like while he, just like that scene, just that scene was just the worst part of the film. I just hated that scene. Like it was like it could have ended the scene, and then he's like pulls out a fucking blunt, and he's like, you know what this is, Fabelman? This is fucking cocaine in a fucking stick, baby.
want to smoke weed. I smoke
He's like, oh, you never done it before?
Well, I think
It means
I swear there's like a thing where it's like people don't think he's not smoked weed. And there was like a whole thing where like people think he's lying about it.
Wait, people say that one more time?
So people,
Maybe it's fucking weed.
so people like he said he's never smoked it, but like
people
people
believe it.
keep thinking he has, and I don't know why
Oh.
it was a thing.
That's why.
So that's why I made the film, just to put that.
The other stuff's filler.
Yeah.
This year I see my Paul Dano saying, I found this blunt under your pillow, son.
But it's unsmoked, so you clearly haven't used it.
Like, you better not tell anyone.
So now you think I'm an engineer, what?
Oh. You know your research. You've done your research.
I like the part with that old dude as well.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh yeah, no, he
I
was a
forgot
good
that because
character.
it was like
The brother.
3
probably
hours,
3 hours, yeah.
before.
I know.
I just can't believe that was half an hour shorter than Babylon. I can't
It didn't.
fathom
I
it.
don't think it didn't drag for me.
I don't think it felt.
It
No, I
dragged.
agree. I don't think it
I
felt
was
that
watching
long.
it. I was
It was
like,
my
this is
second watch.
moving.
Yeah, that's true.
So my second watch of Babylon didn't drag.
To be fair, when I did
That's very
check, like,
exciting, though.
I checked the time at one point, and I was like, I thought we might have been like an hour and a half, or maybe an hour and 40, and we're only an hour in, not even an hour in, and I was like, oh my god, this is dragging. But then it picked up towards the end.
it does pick up a bit.
Yeah, like as soon as they moved to California, it was like a completely different movie.
It did, it feel really
Because it's like about him at school rather than his home life.
Which is very, very California.
But like, Paul Dano's a good dad. I think Paul Dano's a good dad.
I think he's a good
I
dad.
think he portrayed it, and I think he wanted him because Paul Dano said like, I really like playing this film. I really like playing his dad. I love your dad in this film.
I think it's like as you like get older, you start to relate more to like the adults.
Yeah.
Films, and it's sort of like I get he's doing his best. God damn it.
Yeah.
His marriage is falling apart. His kids hate him. His son wants to do art. He just wants him to have a job and get paid. It's the fucking 60s. He has no idea what film is.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't blame him for not
You
wanting
can't
it.
win.
And he just it as well.
I think Paul Dano. I can't remember the dad's name, but Paul Dano does his. He just does his best as a dad. Just keep it all going. Like I thought at one point like he was gonna walk into his dad's apartment and he'd hung himself. Honestly.
Was it when he went to the back? And I was like,
I was like,
oh
shit. Paul Dano's dead.
Oh god, that would have been dark.
Yeah.
But like, why? Right, his mum was a fucking bitch. Because at the end, why did she post a photo of like her and Seth Rogen fucking making out? You know,
Right.
Seth Rogen laughing.
It's like one of those signposts.
Seth Rogen pops out.
You're like, I'm banging your wife.
Well, you know what I mean? Like, oh, it's so...
Honestly, I hate the mother.
Yeah,
She just like mentally abuses her child.
I respect her for
she drives into a tornado with the kids.
noise.
I think it's Josh in the
Oh.
toilet.
Oh,
Pissing out the window.
I thought it was fire. I respect
fire. Anyway,
I respect her for like going with what she wanted. She said the whole, I don't know, was it her who said the thing, or whoever fucking said the thing, where like, she's like married to like a fucking genius, so she feels like nothing compared to him.
well, that was
So
the
the fact
that was a 9-year-old girl. that
yeah,
came
fair
out with
fucking
that
play to her.
Yeah.
Johnny Wisdom, stop punching in the camera.
I just want Steven to know that.
So
Your
like,
sister did not say that.
It's literally like, it's like when you're in the shower after a fight, like you come up with something. Shit, bro, I should have fucking said that. Literally 50 years later, Steven Spielberg was like. Sorry, Karen.
Oh, cut your fucking nails, you dumb bitch. Please, cut your fucking nails.
Sorry, Karen.
That's if I'm gonna bang you in front of your family. Cut your fucking nails.
Bro, literally, he's like, I'm gonna cut you now. Like, I'm behind, bro.
I like that Steven Spielberg was scared of boobies.
At least to get a minute.
British relatable.
That's funny. I watched it and I was like, damn bro, yeah. But yeah, so like, yeah, I respect her for like.
No,
being
yeah, I get that.
That it's gotta be hard to like feel like shit about yourself.
And I get because when it's like your family, or when it's like your mum, you know, it's difficult to do stuff. But she just like fucking mentally abused him, so. And Steve was like, it's alright.
You can get, you know, a little smack every now and then's alright.
No, I'm not talking about the smack. I'm just being like.
We all got beat.
Yeah, but like, you know,
Yeah.
he discovered that she was cheating. He was mad at her. Showed her. She started crying, and he's like, "I'm so sorry. I won't tell
There
you."
are a few moments where he backtracks very quickly, where he sort of goes, "Why are you crying?" He's very autistic.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
So he's crying. He's like, "Why are you crying?"
I thought it was.
It's like, I don't mean to make her upset. It's like, bro, you just showed her fucking cheating on your dad, and the other dude is like, I just made you out to be a good guy because I fucking hate you. Why are you crying?
Oh,
Why do you think he's crying?
Like, I would have been like, why? Like, what the fuck you do, bro? You know what I mean? And why are you cheating on Paul Dano?
Yeah.
You smelly whore.
Bit boring, isn't it?
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like
yeah.
when you get caught cheating, you shouldn't move to California with your husband. You should just like talk to him about it.
Yeah,
Is that
let me write this down.
You're
Like, how
Marriage
long?
Yeah,
How long do you think Paul Dano knew in the film?
No,
Yeah, I think he had known for a long time.
I think he probably knew the entire time and didn't care.
I genuinely reckon when they were like sat at the campsite, I think
I think he knew.
he knew.
Yeah.
Because they have that little drink and like
Yeah.
before
He looks at, he's like looking at him.
he knows.
When he gets to like dancing at the campfire.
Yeah.
I think I knew it was sus at the start when she was like, "We have to bring your best friend. We have to bring."
I mean, me and you were like, what?
It's like, what kind of film is they cheating? What's going on?
Yeah. Yes, they were cheating.
They
Yes, they
were.
were.
But were they? She was like, we never went any further than you may think.
That's just sex.
So she's just telling her son that ate him, yeah. Yeah, cheers, mum.
He's
I
snapping.
thought that bit was a bit weird as well. When she's like, he's like, what do you do next? She like, fucking meant to do this. She's like, what do I do next? Tell me something what to do next. He's like,
God, he's such a moment.
So I thought Paul Dano was like this big up and coming smart man. She was like a pianist that didn't even work. And yet, like, at the end, she's in this really nice house and he's in, like, this fucking grimy apartment.
Dingy apartment, yeah.
It's sad.
Was she living with Seth Rogen?
Yeah, probably.
I think so.
Well, Seth Rogen's like,
But
he was smart as well, though.
Yeah, but
Not smart as
no.
Paul Dano.
But Paul Dano's just like gone for a fucking divorce.
He was only there because of Paul Dano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally,
That was the whole point of moving to get a new job, to make more money, to make one.
Yeah.
No. Well, yeah. So why is he? Why is he not thriving?
If any of you watch Mad Men,
I guess they don't need a big house. You could just
No,
have
yeah,
it
yeah.
for OnlyFans and stuff.
But like, Paul Dano was like, I'm just trying to do the best of my career, drive my family, and they were like, we hate that.
Don't
Like,
do that.
They literally they
Like,
wait
don't.
6 months for the house to be finished, and then like she then decides to divorce him right then.
Yeah.
Wow, what a lovely house! I'm leaving.
I'm taking the monkey with me.
I liked the monkey.
Me and Seth Rogen are moving in, and
It was funny. The monkey was good. It was funny when they were moving into that house, and he was like, and they were looking around the new house, and then he turned to the window, and she's just like,
What is
"There's
that?"
stuff against
Oh,
this."
that's
It was like-
he goes out to like get her, he's like,
And he's like,
I-
boom, 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 because this is where the piano can be.
he literally starts emoting, bro.
I think I genuinely felt sad when he lifted her up and brought her in, and he was like really happy, and she was like,
Yeah, that was.
I honestly felt sad.
Yeah.
That's the only emotion I felt in the entire film,
Oh.
other than it being cringy.
I was about to say this was great emotional shots, but I guess not.
They were, actually.
No, they were.
I think the family stuff is so much better than the school stuff, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
The school stuff is all like more comedy.
Okay, well, it's just
The,
like,
the school
yeah.
stuff felt like a Netflix film to me.
It was too. It was too.
It was like 13
It's like
reasons
Tall Girl.
why.
Yeah,
I'll tell you.
yeah.
It was just too like too like Cobra Kai. But like the family stuff felt like a real like film. It felt like a film.
Especially
The boys were so cringy. It's like, sorry, yeah.
It's like obviously he's writing it, so it's so much easier to write about.
Yeah.
The families.
It's like him writing about school, so his kid he's known for like.
But I guess like that was the
Right.
turmoil, and then when it was the school stuff, the turmoil was kind of over. Like post divorce,
Yeah.
they're probably just all happy.
I mean,
Yeah.
It's a bit depressing. It
yeah.
doesn't make for good.
So get divorced to be happy.
Yeah, basically. And then it all came full circle. He was in the office with the person with the first film he ever saw.
Yeah, that was nice. That was nice. That was cute.
Or was it the first one? No,
It was a film. This was the
Yeah,
first Scouts. And
Yes. Well, yeah.
was directed by the guy who signed the check.
Was
Oh,
that Francis
wait.
Ford?
John Ford.
Oh, that's just by him.
I have no
I
fucking
didn't know
idea.
that.
Was it?
Yeah, it's the poster, the Western one.
Oh shit.
Men, six men.
Huh?
I don't know.
I can't remember.
Oh, Men, 6 Men.
Yeah.
My
I
favourite
thought it was
film.
going to be Hitchcock, but I don't know when he was about. To be fair, which is
Oh, probably right.
Well, no, that was he was meant to go
50s,
fight in the war, but he was too fat, so he was around World War II. He was he was old enough to fight in the war around World War II.
But he did film stuff with James Stewart, who was in
Yeah,
those films.
yeah.
So he
I
was
swear
probably been
like
alive.
Virgo came out like in the late 50s, early 60s.
Yeah, it would have been around in the 60s.
Yeah, he was around, I think.
I don't really know who John Ford is.
Yeah, me neither.
Actually, I was played by David Lynch.
It's like
I
all
started
the
part
cowboy
like-
movies, you know, little westerns.
I like the part when he's talking about the horizons and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like,
David.
But if it's in your, if you don't have to look for it, then it's boring, isn't it?
Yeah.
You have to look away to figure things out.
and then the end happened first.
Yeah, it ended really abruptly. I thought
That was
he was going to get a bit
cringe.
older.
I was cringed. And like the whole goofy walk, and then like obviously he adjusted the cameras to the horizon was not in the
I
middle.
thought at the end it should have jump cut, and it was Steven Spielberg filming this film, and he's like,
Yeah.
and that's a cut from the Fabelmans. Turn around.
But the whole thing,
I think I really enjoyed that.
What are you doing here? Get out of here! Enjoy the film.
the whole film feels quite like it feels sort of fantasy.
Yeah.
The way it's all
better,
acting, like everything, it feels like magic, like the magic of cinema.
There is like an alternate reality though, where like we just watched the whole film, like a kid like loves trains and grows up to be like a train conductor.
Yeah.
I was a bit worried for his well-being. Like he was quite a murderous child.
He was very good. I want to crash the trains.
Yeah.
I think that's so many times.
Alright, Stephen. Alright, Sammy.
Alright, Sammy. You're
Alright, Sammy. Why was he called fucking Sammy Sosa? Sammy Fabelmans.
To be fair, it's very human. Like I can see both parts. Like his dad being like, "Listen, these trains are very expensive. Don't crash them." And then there's mum being more like, "Just crash them once." You know, like it's.
Mum was quirky.
I still don't get the tornado bit. Like, why did I don't get? Just to show how weird she was.
I think it was just to get that one shot of the sparks of the trailer to make it look like there's action in the film and there's not any.
Yeah.
I genuinely think.
I would just.
And there was that really nice shot of the trolleys like going past the car.
Yeah,
that was nice.
I didn't get that. I don't know why she like stopped. Like with the trolleys, like all the trolleys have stopped me.
It signifies people go shopping.
It's
Because
like,
Steven Spielberg was like, I really want to.
it's people running away.
What?
It's like she's looking at herself running away. And she's like, everything happens for a reason.
That's cap.
And she's like, kids, sit with me. And they're like, no, mum, we won't.
I'm having an episode again. Take your time.
Mum, it's not your fault, please.
You left Paul Dana and your daughter at home in a tornado.
Mum, you have to let us go. We died in the tornado.
The trolleys
You
were
trust.
cast and Seth Rogen was in one of the trolleys.
And like takes them out of the car and puts her in a trolley.
Looks at the mum. I didn't know that threw me off, Seth Rogen.
Yeah, I don't think he was
Like doing a serious thing.
And then right, so the fucking
Her
her mum dies.
Fine after.
Her mum dies, and I thought that the other old woman was her mum.
Yeah.
And then later on, she shows up and
Oh,
she was a ghost, and I was like, bro, what's
She's
happening?
back. But who was the other woman?
I think that was the other mum.
Just a bot.
Because you remember at the very start, she's like, I'm not getting up. I'm going to Miami.
No, that's
No,
yeah, Paul
that's
Dano's
his
mum.
Paul's
on
mum.
the table.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I thought that
So
was the other one.
The
I thought she-
mum's mum who died. We don't see her until that scene.
No, we see her earlier.
No, yeah, they're both there.
She's at the very start,
In the Hanukkah bit.
where she gets the track.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
And she sits down and is like, I'm not moving until I have something like that. I didn't watch the film.
Mum, it's right now, Mum. I guess I can move it. There she moves. Oh.
Also really made me want to film a Western.
Really?
Yeah, I was like watching it, I was like, wow, I really want to film a Western.
To be fair, when it was like
Another soldier.
doing
Like, all the
World War
parts
II
of
movies and that,
yeah, all the
was
parts of
cool.
him actually filming films.
That was
so
cool. I like that, yeah.
That was nice. That was good.
Yeah, the soldier one.
And when he was filming Topless Boys on the Beach, that was
Yeah,
that was
hot.
hot.
One of my
Yeah,
favourite
sorry.
parts. And then when they really overdid that joke with the seagulls pooing on people.
Yeah.
They did it like 5 times.
And then like,
the fifth time was
that guy stood up and he was like, let's even put it by now!
Why did it? That's just
Okay,
more
right.
cringiness. But it's like,
Alright, right.
why did
We
you
get
do
it.
that? Yeah.
I like, you know, when he's doing that in the westerns, and he explains how he did the shooting thing.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. I
yeah,
He sort of explained it. I was like, oh, that's smart.
I'm changing my rating to 5 out of 10. It's going up 1.5.
Let's go.
We did it. This is the film we've all been waiting for.
Thanks, Steven.
Stephen, get it here.
Special guest, Steven Spielberg.
I've been waiting
Thank you
45
so much
years
for
and
coming.
I'm only 22.
Thank you all so much for coming to your front room to talk about it. The best, most communal place to talk about Fabelmans.
Again, though, it's sad that he's saying all this about cinema and it was us and one other girl.
That's really
Yeah.
That's it. That's
It's really good. That's box office.
There's a lot of
Oh,
films coming out at the moment that are quoted on
That are
the
like-
state of cinema.
from the Fabelmans,
And they make the least money. Plane makes more money than Fabelmans.
Right, he kept acting like Jerry Seinfeld at points, I thought. He kept speaking, the fucking Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
He's like, it's
That's
me,
like weird,
make a
like-
film.
I think he was acting like a bit autistic, wasn't he? Because like, yeah.
And you was acting late, yeah.
He was sort of being like my like autistic alarm went off.
He was like, I love you, my parents are getting divorced.
He's like, yeah, I'll make the film for you. Stop calling it a hobby, Dad. Stop calling it a hobby. I won't stand for it, Dad. Pull down. Am I right?
Paul Dano.
Old dad.
There was a whole like, Ben was like, well, I miss him if they go to the toilet. I was like, no. He left, came back, it was like the same
It was
scene.
the same
like,
monkey
exact
scene,
same
wasn't
thing.
it? Like nothing happened.
I felt like the monkey disappeared. He was in like 3 scenes in the middle and then he just went. What I think happened, I think a hidden subplot was they took him for his vaccine and he died.
Oh.
But like we were made as the audience again, so then just like what happened to the monkey.
Yeah. It's like Schrodinger's monkey, but Spielberg's monkey.
Well,
Yeah,
get-
Spielberg's monkey is like Schrodinger's cat.
It's Spielberg's monkey.
What's it say?
Okay.
So what do we guess? What were we guessing?
Oh,
It made profit. This guy it's made profit.
Yeah, if everyone's being like, I'm fucking losing, probably make profit.
It's made. Well, what was the budget actually first?
I said like a fairly cheap film.
No.
What did we we went through the whole
It's
a low budget film anything for low 5 mil.
Didn't look very
Yeah,
good.
they-
Mid,
like all the
mid
film
budgets
stuff.
between like 5 to like
60
70 mil,
or 70,
60,
yeah.
70 mil. Okay.
I think it's like 130 million.
40 mil budget.
Oh,
That's quite high.
It is quite.
I was gonna say
I guess a lot of like there was a lot of sort of set pieces.
But the budget of plane was low. But I guess plane was just one big group. Like that was, they were actual places.
Yeah.
They was set places or the places.
okay.
Paul
I
Dano
guess that's
cost a
not
lot
bad.
probably.
Right.
And the film
I feel like
came
a plane
out-
that just went to like an airsoft place, you know, like airsoft jungle map.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it is.
The film came out the 27th of Jan here in the UK. I don't know when it came out. It says
Are we
2022.
saying all-time gross in box office or just weekend opening?
It came out November
All
11th.
time.
All-time
In the
box
US.
office.
No, so all overall, so domestic and international.
Yeah. Oh, it's easily, it's like probably 80 mil it's made.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
probably doubled.
saying
doubled the budget.
100 mil.
Yeah, I'll say.
Spielberg film.
Yes. I'll say 110.
It made 28 mil.
No.
You're capping.
Wow, we are bad at this game. We are fucking bad at this.
Wow.
You shit, man.
No.
It's currently a flop,
Yeah,
technically.
like massively.
Is it bigger flop than Babylon? I guess it's bigger. And Babylon had a high budget, so.
This is the
28
film we've all been waiting.
28.1 mil.
Wow.
The thing is, who?
Was that weekend? Well, was it all-time grossing?
Yeah, since November.
Fuck
You think who in the general public
Wants
to see a niche film about
I watched
the
it twice.
director?
Yeah, but.
It's
They-
like
they-
they're talking about plane again.
They see Steven Spielberg and they think, if he makes a film, I want to go see this. I don't need to see a film about him.
To be fair, I remember seeing the trailer and I was like, I don't want to go watch that film.
No, yeah.
No, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't interested
I wasn't
at
interested.
all.
No.
I was going for the sake of it.
It feels like an Amazon like an Amazon Prime.
Yeah, that was an original.
Yeah.
It's like this is a film about like fucking Damien Chazelle.
Yeah.
It's like who?
It was there was some really good parts.
Yeah.
And there was also some really bad
But
ones.
I think the concept was just too.
It's foreign to my cinema goers. I mean, if you're with your kids, are you gonna go watch Fabelmans or Minions 2? You know what I mean?
Minions.
Probably Minions 2.
Minions
And
2.
that's why Minions 2
Even
makes so much
if
money.
I'm not with my kids.
So
Yeah.
Steven Spielberg should have made Minions 3, and that would have been gone.
But also like so, we sort of see him as this massive director. Since 2015, he's done Jurassic World, which was like sort of mixed bag
Nah,
producer.
he's making it up.
Yeah. You really play one which like, I
He
thought was shit.
produced the BFG movie,
Mid.
Transformers: The Last Night, Ready Player One.
Shit.
He's a producer of. First Man was apparently shit. Jurassic World again. Bumblebee. Men in Black International.
He really
West
fell
Side
off.
Story.
He's not directing all these, is he?
No, he's producing.
Has he
Halo.
directed anything?
Has he directed?
Steven Spielberg produced Halo. Look, the
He's an
series.
executive producer, so he doesn't mean anything.
He just got paid.
The executive producer is the most pointless. Like
He did all the good shit when he was younger, didn't he?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
they always
fine.
yeah.
It's fine.
directed.
It's
So
like-
he directed Ready Player One. He directed a film called The Poet.
Oh, you did West Side
Oh, the
Story.
Post.
Didn't you West Side Story?
Yeah, I watched that.
How was
That's
that?
not supposed to be good.
I
It was
thought
okay.
it was supposed to be good.
It was okay.
It's better than Fable.
Or it might just because Dan saw Elwood's
No.
in it, and there's a whole thing about him.
Yeah.
I don't know. He directed the BFG. And then Bridge of Spies in 2015, Lincoln in 2012, War Horse.
That's what we're from.
Very sort of Tintin, I guess, did well.
Tintin.
Well, didn't do well, but it sort of light. Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Is he doing the new Indiana Jones?
Yeah, and
No,
the last
that's-
good
that's
film
just
you could
one
say
of them.
made is probably in 2004, which was The Terminal with Tom Hanks,
Right.
which is a good film. And then like AI, fucking
Catch me if you can.
just literally apart from Saving Private Ryan in 1998. So we sort of big him up, but in
And
the
Jaws.
2000s he's
And
done
Jaws.
He was in
well
his
stuff.
prime in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
But
Just Park, sorry.
It's kind of crazy that he's still like a big.
He has made like 4 good films probably in his life. Like,
he's done more.
But they're like 4 of the greatest.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, he's done like 4
Yeah.
top tier films.
4
Saving
like
Private
top
Ryan
10
is
films
like-
in the world. but-
One of the best war films ever
The
made.
best one
stuff
of all
like that.
time.
Yeah. So I mean, fair enough. He can like make this one off film.
We made Jaws.
Yeah.
We made
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic
Park,
Park.
yeah,
We
was
made
good.
Schindler's List.
Schindler's
Oh,
List.
yeah. List.
That's-
He's made Minions
also
3. I think that's coming out.
Hook was cool.
Yeah.
It wasn't very liked, but it was cool. E.T.
Oh yeah, he took
Yeah, he's made so many.
He's made loads.
Yeah, but he fell off recently.
Oh, he did one episode of the TV show Columbo in 1971.
Oh, that's why shit. That's probably why shit.
That was started down for it. Shall we do the Rotten Tomatoes?
Sure. Yeah. Let's talk
Yeah.
about. Yeah.
Speaking of the budget stuff though, I saw something where it's like, even though, to go back to Babylon, even though it made like 30 mil on a 70 mil budget, it would have had to make like 200 mil to actually
Yeah.
like make profit.
If
Yeah,
you
so you have to pay
Because of all
for
the like
advertising and
and
distribution
stuff like that.
fees.
Is that not? Oh yeah, shit, that's not.
So even if it's like you make the same as a budget, you
Yeah,
still
but there was
make
no
profit.
fucking advertising for Babylon at all.
No. there
No.
wasn't. And the thing with that sort of film is so hard to advertise.
Yeah.
What do you advertise it as?
Well, the only
Well,
advertising was
just
art.
pie.
Yeah,
That's what it did.
I said to, I don't know who I said I thought the whole film was
Yeah,
going to be
me
that
too.
party.
Yeah.
It was difficult because
You said
obviously
it
it
was
came out in the States first. So everyone who's watched it already reviewed it and be like, this is shit or whatever they think of it, and then no one else will go see it.
Yeah.
But I saw like it was weird. I saw everyone in the US saw it, and I heard a lot of like
Everyone in the US. And then it made 20
literally
mil.
everyone. When people in the US saw it, they were like, this is a film. And then as the UK really started coming out, I started seeing like loads of people get hyped about it again.
I saw so much mixed stuff about it.
I saw they loved it or they
Yeah.
hated it.
Yeah.
It's a Marmite.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Babylon is the Marmite of cinema.
But yeah, there's like
Fabelmans is like
Dog shit.
it's like
No.
juice in a pickle jar.
do you know what the Fabelmans felt like?
Pickle jar juice.
Do you know what the Fabelmans felt
It's
like?
like
It felt like a film about a family dog that's dying.
and the family dog's their mum.
Like Marley.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
What's the
Marley
film
and
where the dog died?
Marley and me.
It feels like
Marley
that
and me.
sort of film where it's like it just feels sad.
Yeah.
I can't explain it, but you want to feel for.
And like for every
Yes.
nice wholesome moment, they do it instantly with a sad moment right
Because
afterwards.
it's
So they ruin it all with
yeah,
cringy moment.
but it's like a sad dramatic film, but it feels a fantasy. It
Yeah.
feels made up.
Fantasy.
It does
And
feel
then
weird.
Seth Rogen's there, he was in Marley and me as well.
Yeah.
You played the dog.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
He played on.
He was in Bad Neighbours.
Mark Rogan.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. He plays
And
dad.
Bad Neighbours too. He was in-
Yeah, he plays dad in Bad Neighbours.
You know who else is the dad? Paul Dano.
Oh yeah.
In a real life fight,
Yeah.
Seth
Seth
Rogen's
Rogen.
taken him.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm taking Paul Dano.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
I don't think Seth Rogen would. I think I'd be like, he's too chill.
He's too chill.
Nah.
He just smoked a lot of
Right.
weed, didn't he?
Yeah.
So-
that's fine, and then-
I'm gonna fuck you,
I would love to see like a smoke, like he could out smoke Seth Rogen v Snoop Dogg.
Seth Rogen v Steven Spielberg, I think.
Steven's like, what does this do? And the jockey's like, it makes you see. That might be my favourite quote, where he's trying to explain what weed does.
It just doesn't. Just
And he was like, this, it makes you feel. I was like, no, it doesn't.
He was like, this clears your head, and he's like, my head's already too clear, bro.
No, it's the other way around. It makes
And
sense.
then he eats the blood. That's my favourite.
Yeah.
And then the jock walks off, and the other bully comes back. He's like, now he's gone. And he starts beating the shit out of Steven Spielberg.
That's when he dies. Steven Spielberg
Yeah.
dies.
Yeah, Yeah, he gets all his teeth down a fountain. Fucking bleeds out his eyes. He goes to the fountain.
But I think we jump a little bit with that guy, but anyway, sorry.
But like the whole thing with like the box office is like one of my favourite like sort of quotes is like when Matt Damon on Hot Ones, where have you seen it where he explains like why you can't make certain sort of films anymore.
I know the clip.
So he explains that sort of comedy films from like the early 2000s, early late 90s, whatever. You can't make them anymore because even though they would know it wouldn't make the money in the box office, it would make the money back in cinema. In DVD sales.
Yeah.
So there was always a second life for those sort of films. Whereas now, you like if a film fails at cinema, that's done for because it doesn't make much money. It won't make much money streaming.
Yeah.
And then people will buy DVDs.
That's really sad.
So it's so hard for films to get a high budget.
Because what would happen is they would come out in the cinema and people wouldn't like it.
Yeah.
But then they'd be like, my kids won't like it. They'll go buy DVDs of it and they'd put it on as like a family film.
Remember, like straight to DVD releases.
Yeah.
Like Lion King 4.
Gold 3.
Yeah. That's like that's straight to streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
I
like,
guess that's true. Just straight to streaming.
I don't think like reviewers should be allowed to review films.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know,
I'm sorry, we're off.
you don't be allowed to review films like either before the film is out or like the fucking day of the film. The amount of people, like general public people, they'll put off.
Yeah, but
watching a film just 'cause
they let
just
reviewers watch it early, don't they? So they can review.
Yeah, but I
it.
don't think they should be allowed to do that because it influences like it so much.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but they want it to be good reviews, and then they influence people to come watch it.
But
And then
there'll
they
be
think
bad
it's really
reviews.
bad and they put a bad review.
Yeah, but then they'll just pay them off, and then they won't do it.
Whoa.
That's why this was the film we've all been waiting for.
To be fair,
Steven
yeah,
Spielberg-
Fabelman got something good.
No, but Steven Spielberg wrote the whole film. He also wrote all the reviews for the film. It's the film we've all been waiting for me to write. God, that's a good fucking review, bro.
That was Seth Rogen's writing review.
Seth Rogen and Steven Spielberg just smoke it up.
He was like, Seth Rogen was like, at the end you should I'll fuck the wife. He's like, that's a good one.
It's like a really nice, like family, like.
You're had a pretty wholesome ending, so.
He was like, I'm gonna fuck your mom, Steven. Shit, bro, you know, dude.
You should get a monkey.
Yeah.
Oh.
And at the end he's like, thanks for your help, Seth. He's like, keep the change. That's comedy gold, baby! We're going to Hollywood! 25 mil in the box office.
If I was Seth Rogen and I just bought this camera for a kid and he didn't want it, fuck you. No.
You know this camera? Fuck you! You haven't been fucking his mum.
Yeah, but like, it's fine, innit?
That's
But
why
I-
you bought the camera.
Yeah, well, fucking hush money, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, there's a camera.
You're driving.
I don't want the camera to film anymore. Alright, mate, silly.
Give me that
Yeah,
fucking...
right.
It's not like, because he goes to Liverpool dinner anyway, in the end.
It's the Liverpool.
No,
That's a Liverpool.
Sam goes to Liverpool dinner in the end, so it
Oh,
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but if he stops making movies, he'll break his mother's heart.
Don't care.
I think his mother's heart fucking broke when mum died.
brain broke like very early on.
Yeah, but then she got over her dead mum because he made a video about her cheating.
Yeah.
I said no fucking
I thought he was gonna like actually play the fucking cheating video. And I was like,
At the very end, that like his end of year dance thing, he said, it's like, I misplaced it, dude. Yeah. So film's like, keep the change. He's like, got a fucking end of year videos and watching it with his mum while they have sex.
And then the Jesus girl's like, I'm Jewish now.
Yeah, she's like, Seth Rogen, please come into life. Oh, bro, I don't know what. Oh, there's something in the water tonight.
this one's getting taken down.
Steven Spielberg takes it down. DMC strike.
Yeah.
We're Right, do you want to do it? Fucking.
We're gonna have a massive.
I don't know.
An essay.
I didn't see.
Rotten
I might have
Tomatoes.
seen.
Tomato
Right.
meter.
I didn't see it. I honestly didn't.
Alright, instead of guessing that, you're gonna guess Pineapple Express's.
Alright,
Hey, you're not allowed to say this one. You have to do.
I have to guess Seth Rogen's net worth. Just
Yeah.
Alright.
I actually know it's 68.
So fucking 336 reviews from the Reviewmans, and I was at the score. 1,000.
I'm gonna guess 1,000.
1,000 plus the reviews from the
Audience.
peoples.
Really?
It's a lot.
Well, there's 1,000 plus for Brooklyn.
Oh, what?
The critics review is quite high. I think.
Well,
Yeah.
shit, tell me what it is then, right?
If the critic review isn't like 90, then Steven Spielberg's not paid him well enough.
Well, do you remember Plane getting like the fucking best reviews of all time?
true.
You're in 90.
Is it higher or
Oh,
lower
if it's
than
not
Plane?
higher, if it's.
We can do that. It's a high level of playing every week.
What was Plane?
Plane was like 70.
I thought it was 80.
I think it was in the 80s.
82, I thought, no?
Yeah,
Or like
critic
87.
review.
I think so.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
I think the critics was higher than the audience one.
Yeah.
I might be capping.
These
I wanna
critics
say
ain't talking
87,
to
but that might be
Plane was 77
Yeah,
reviews,
fucked.
94 audience.
94 audience, bro. 94
I think it should
audience.
be the opposite for fake. Oh, I don't know actually.
Right,
Because
here
like
we go.
nerds, like cinema nerds.
Audience 64. Critics
Jim and Campbell.
somebody stop me. Well,
First
I'm off my mate.
First died on the
I feel like Paul Dano right now. I got 87.
Yeah. Critic 94, audience 83.
90s.
Right.
Do you want to do?
Critics.
You saw it.
No, I can't remember that. Critics
Dementia boy.
86, audience 68.
Okay.
Okay.
Was that close with them?
No.
Oh.
I
So
really did not remember.
what are they called?
Critics?
Critics 92.
Oh, I was one off.
What did you say?
Okay, 93.
93.
Audience
It's an 83 for this.
82.
What was one off twice?
So Plane
Plane did better audience
was
wise.
higher.
Yeah, in the
twice.
audience, yeah.
But that's a
Well,
balance.
that's
That's a
fine.
good
But
balance.
to be fair, I think general audience, if I was
That's
to
nice,
recommend
that's
one for
nice.
just a general audience, I would
Yeah.
say playing.
You're going out for a fun time at the movies.
I'd go some playing, yeah. Like, I'm not again. Don't be rude. I'd go some-
But judging just based off the two.
It was. I
Close.
think it's just such a general action. Like Dwayne the Rock Johnson could be in it. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but he's not Scottish, so.
Could be.
And that was such a part of the plot.
No.
So,
yeah. Yeah.
Marshall's daughter was called like fucking Daphne. Like, what can we do?
So all in all, you know,
it was alright.
yeah.
I'm very burnt out on films about the love for cinema.
I guess.
I do not care about the love for cinema.
I feel like
anymore.
There's too many now.
Yeah,
Well,
Babylon.
we've only watched two, but
and
that's
there's
that's too many.
It's too many.
Next
One too many.
next week, we're gonna be watching Puss in Boots 2: The Last Wish. Now,
For the first time.
now we're gonna be predicting what we think we're gonna give it out of 10.
Have you seen
I
Puss in
don't
Boots?
know.
Oh.
Now-
Don't we do the Shrek marathon first?
Do we?
Do we?
Yes, we do.
Shrek the third.
So maybe the next one will be about the Shrek marathon.
The Shrek, no, well, we do, during the day we do Shrek marathon, and then in the evening we go see Last Wish.
Okay, so we do
What
that.
day are we free?
Yeah, don't worry about it. Figure it out on the day.
Figure out next week probably.
So we're just gonna do a whole Shrek. Plus
Shrek.
like the
They're
Shrek
short films,
universe.
like Shrek, they're like hour and a half, aren't they?
Shrek. We're gonna watch like all like the holiday episodes.
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
all
the X
shorts.
Factor special.
Yeah,
I fucking
we
love
do it all.
I know you
Fucking
do.
love that.
I'll buy the Shrek collection. It's only like £10 on Amazon, we'll split it.
And he's like, huh? I've
Yeah.
the far, far away forever after. It's me, Simon Cowell.
I like the Halloween one as well. Yeah. So thanks for watching.
So next
Wait.
one is Shrek something.
Well, we're gonna give Puss in Boots.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it already 8.5 out of 10. I think it's gonna be. I think we're really enjoying Puss in
I've
Boots.
heard so many great things.
I expect big.
Ryan said it wasn't that good earlier today. Did you hear him?
Ryan,
No.
fuck you, Ryan.
Don't mind if I do.
Ryan's favourite film. What's Ryan's favourite film?
I think it's the Fabelmans.
Damn, good taste.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a 9. I think it's gonna be the best animated film since Into the Spider-Verse.
I think it's going to be an 8. Out of 10. That's what I think. I might rate it.
Yeah.
So, thank you all so much for watching.
Wait, one last segment.
What?
Oh god.
Is it?
Wow.
Is it kosher? Is it worth a watch? Fabelmans.
Oh.
Should we?
Oh,
should we
no.
say?
Do we recommend it?
Do we recommend it?
That's
Should we,
We even recommended the film.
So we just,
we all just chat shit about.
well,
it,
we just
don't
recommended Plane to like brain dead people.
If you really like Steven Spielberg and you watch films and you're a nerd, yeah, I think you might enjoy Fabelmans.
I think Fabelmans is good to put on while you're knitting.
Yeah.
Like, it's a good.
Like, if you had the cash, you had the choice between Fabelmans or Minions 2, go see Minions 2.
Yeah, yeah.
Go take your family and see Minions 2.
Why did Minions 2 back in the cinema?
Don't go see Fabelmans, go see Plane. So.
I feel like you could watch like, I don't know, what's like a really sad film. Like a really sad
Like The
film.
Notebook.
Yeah, if you go watch
Jumanji.
watch an hour of The Notebook and then watch Tall Girl on Netflix.
Yeah.
And then you've seen Fabelmans.
Yeah.
That's my review.
Smoke a blunt and then take some like MD.
Yeah.
Just
And
do
then-
every drug. OD. and then
Then watch
Legally,
the
that is a joke.
Argentina versus France Euro final,
yeah,
and then Fabelmans probably.
yeah.
Okay. Hopefully that was helpful.
Would you recommend it?
Oh,
I think we just cut.
no, yeah, but again, like, yeah, if you care, but only if you care about
Yeah.
the others.
Like if you like
Steven,
Steven,
if you like Steven,
and you're a film nerd, you're a film idiot.
I don't think, like, even if you love Steven Spielberg, I don't think that had any impact on your enjoyment.
No.
Okay, if you're impartial of Steven Spielberg, and you like,
If you're into like slow emotional films.
Yeah.
and you like Paul Dano, then yeah,
Oh, poor Dana.
Yeah, I really like Paul Dano.
and you like bullies getting their comeuppance.
I think, well, because none of us
Yeah.
are massive Steven Spielberg fans. Obviously, he's done some good stuff, but like, you know, so I don't know. Maybe if I was like a big fan, if I watched like almost all the movies.
I don't know.
and,
He's
like,
not even fucking
Why?
called Steven Spielberg.
well, because he's Jewish.
Yeah, but I think it would have been much worse if it was called the Spielbergs. And it was like,
The Spielberg, let's like.
and they were like,
comedy.
Steven Spielberg, you dork. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
I thought that would have been
Yeah.
worse.
Like, he's called Steven Spielberg.
The only
Wait,
reason
what?
it was called Fabelmans is
No,
so
what?
they could do the bagel joke. So
Fabelmans.
bagel.
You could have
Spielberg.
Do you remember that
Spielberg.
film, like, at the very start? They're like, what's a funny Jew name you can make fun of? I'm allowed to say that because I was pretending to be a Jew, so. Well, we'll cut that out.
If I
Anyway.
edited this, I'm not cutting it out.
Me neither. Okay. No,
Boys, we should start a podcast.
technically, is it? Don't say that. Don't say that. But seriously, I think the first guest we should get on should be Spielberg. I think that'd go really well.
And then we should like.
Yo, Bagel Man.
I think we should trap him in a room, make him watch our review,
While we pellet him with bagels.
and then put bagels in him,
In it.
and then we just start recording and we just walk around him for like 30 minutes.
we make a film about our lives.
Well, hotbox the room. But it's out to the review.
And then just make it a nightmare of just bagels on the ceiling. And then we're gonna bring the bully back in.
Yeah.
Live in a room together.
Just like Seth Rogen laughing on 10 hours.
And we're like, let's pray now.
Yeah.
No, but I think it is quite sad that he was willing to like give up his whole religion just for some.
Stars.
Yeah, just.
Oh,
That's-
I would.
She's 21, Kim. I was
Yeah,
like,
I
oh, that's fine.
It's cute, man. How do you know that?
In the film.
In the film, it was
He was
like,
like, I fell in love with this woman. Phew!
sex boys.
Jesus, thank fucking God.
I had to make
He
sure.
looked at me crazy, like, he was like, I kind of like this girl. Because, like, let him come. 21.
How old was Sam Fabelman?
Oh, how old was he? Do you know?
We should
Is
know
that the actor?
Cook.
Oh, did you know how old she was in the film? Or was that how she's in real life?
That's
Real
real
life.
life. Real life, yeah.
But she
In the
made to
film,
look
she's
young
young.
in the film.
I played Persona. Doesn't matter.
That doesn't. That makes it worse,
Right.
bro. If Henslow was here right now, we'd be like.
Fair enough.
Thanks.
He's 20.
Okay.
Gabriel Labella. That's such a gay name.
My Gabriel.
Let's end it before we can say it.
Thank you so much for watching. Tune in next week for all the Shrek films.
Fucking gay.
See ya. I fired it. I think I shit myself.